All right, so we're starting with a lot of interesting news surrounding Suicide Squad today. First up, after directly evading the direct answer, Viola Davis has finally confirmed that she is officially playing Amanda Waller. It was also just revealed by Margot Robbie, who will be portraying iconic villain Harley Quinn in the film, that she has signed a multi-picture deal to play the character. Robbie stated, "Yeah, that's daunting. You don't need to have commitment issues to be frightened by the fact that you might have just signed 10 years of your life away. But with her, it's a character I don't think would ever get boring, ever. So if they did Suicide Squad 2 and 3, I would be over the moon about it." Amy Rose, thoughts on the Suicide Squad news?
Good news all around, my friends. I mean, we kind of thought Viola Davis would be there. I mean, we've been hearing it, but I don't know if you watched that little snippet when she actually confirmed she was in, where was she? I forget.
It was ET Canada. It was like
Canada
or whatever.
Yeah, and someone asked her, and she kind of just looked. He's like, "So I'm a major nerd, and I just need to ask, are you going to be Amanda Waller?" And she was like, "Yeah, you might see me that way." So it was like the first official confirmation, and everyone's just like collective. She's perfect. I mean, she's just so great. She can do anything, and she's gonna bring class and strength to that role. And Margot Robbie, can we look at that picture any longer? Like, she's amazing. I love what she's doing with her career. And, you know, if I ever went back to acting, Harley Quinn would be one of the roles that I'd be most excited about. You know, the brilliant doctor turned mad. I mean, that's such a fun storyline, and just the relationship with the Joker and everything else. I think it's great. It's not jumping the gun, because this is typical of what we saw. We saw that with 50 Shades of Grey. We saw that with Spider-Man. We see that with the major franchises, because the studios want to make sure they lock their power player if it does show monetary success. So they're not jumping the gun, because this doesn't mean we're going to see sequels, but they're just saying if it does well, and let's be honest, it's going to do well with that ensemble and the whole villain premise. I hope they don't dilute it. Then we could see them continuing with it, and there's so many fun storylines to play out. So this is good news all around, in my opinion. Schnapp?
Yeah, I just want to see how many different kinds of mallets she's going to have as Harley Quinn, you know, because at these conventions, cosplayers are going crazy. Like, they're the giant, like, can you walk 10 feet ahead of me? I'm going to get hit by your gigantic Harley Quinn mallet, you know? But, yeah, I'm super happy. It doesn't mean she's going to be in Suicide Squad 2. She could also be in Justice League. Or she could be in the new Batman series if the Joker is going to be in the Batman, which I'm guessing he is. They're probably going to bring her along with it. So I think it's great that she's, you know, enthusiastic about being part of this whole, you know, superhero tsunami, you know?
Well played, sir.
I love that, superhero tsunami. I mean, what more can I say? I agree with you guys. I think it's wonderful that she's confirmed her role as Amanda Waller. She's a wonderful actress. And I think the DC universe in general is shaping up to be something really special with the actors that they're bringing on board and the way they're building out their universe. I think it's very exciting. I also think it's interesting that she used the word might, because it means that the studio probably had some kind of clause that says that she's available if and when, which means they are kind of hedging their bets to see how Suicide Squad's going to do, how Batman v Superman's going to do. I mean, I think these movies are going to do amazingly well, but I think they also are being maybe cautious, which is why she's saying, I might be. They're not like, yes, you are going to play Harley Quinn in 2020 in this movie or whatever. Like, they're being a little bit more open-ended with it, which I think is smart.
I think that's really smart, especially for the sake of the villains. We always talk about that in the sense that the stakes they're much higher for villains because we don't know the fate. And in this case, they're not the protagonist, they're the antagonist, but in the lead. And so I'm intrigued. And I think you brought up a great point because, you know, we've always said to introduce the Joker as the main villain in the Batman might not necessarily be a mistake, but there are a lot of other villains we rather see. But if he's armed with Harley, it's a different dynamic. So that could be a really brilliant way to separate from Heath Ledger and also, you know, get the femme mix in it.
Yeah.
So.
I want to see Jared Leto and Margot. I want to see the two of them play off each other. I'm so excited to see that dynamic. I think it's going to be amazing.
It's going to be so fun.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.